So it's 2-0. Springer on top can pick up some ride. And there's the escape, and there's the one. All's well that ends well.
The Michigan State fans aren't too happy with the referee for today's duel. Both guys shoot at the same time, and that's not what you want to see. And this is where referee Kevin Linich out of Cleveland, Ohio, I think he's one of the best in the business at noticing if there is a potential concussion, and he'll call concussion protocol. It doesn't matter to him. These fans might be here to watch some wrestling, but he has the wrestler's best interest every duel. And I'm not saying that referee Shane Reasoner doesn't, but Kevin Linich does it every time. If there's a questionable, the guys bump heads and he thinks it, let's take some time.
Looked like they missed each other head-wise that first time through. Gaska is in on the leg. The biggest thing Roger Chandler talked about was combo attacks. You've got to come at Springer and keep him moving. So couple that initial shot with something else to get Springer a little off balance.
Close to the out-of-bounds line, and Javier Gasca has to swim that left hand out.
There's two, and Gasca now in front 3-2.
And the key for Javier Gasca is this top position. This is where he strives. And you're going to see, I want you to pay attention to the tight waist hand. So the hand that's on around the waist, he's going to come right side. And depending on what Springer does, he'll adjust, he'll switch right side, left side. That's what makes him so successful. A lot of people can only ride one side. It's one-dimensional. You can come to the left side and that's it. He's good in the top position because he can go right side, left side.
Well, that's the area he's improved as well, is getting better on top. Not something he was great at initially, but now he's okay being on top. He'll earn points being on top. Springer trying to cut himself free. Gasca would not let go of the arm, and now back in deep.
And this is where we said, how do you tell if this is your first match, who's in control here? Technically, Javier Gasca's in control. So until they create some separation, he is still the man in charge.
And that'll run down the first period for Javier Gasca. He's so good on top. You look back at Anthony Ashnault for Rutgers, 6th ranked wrestler in the country at 141, and Gasca lost their bout 7-2. But for essentially the last 2 periods, rode him out. So you talk about his ability in that position, more than happy there. Now can he get out from under Springer here?
Doing a good job keeping those elbows tucked. Comes up to his feet. And what was good to see there is before he initiated the move up to his feet, he made sure that he got wrist control. Get 2-on-1 before you come up to your feet, and that allows you to put that in your back pocket and then cut away, and that's where he was successful right there in getting the 1 point for the escape.
Good defense there by Springer. Gasca trying to change levels on him. And now in on the leg.
Has to shelf it to that right hip. Has it on the left hip right now.
And there's Gasca on top for 2.
Everything we'd expected out of this match so far.
Springer's never out of it, though. Guy that puts points up in a hurry. You look at his recent matchups. I mean, he lost to Central Michigan's Mason Smith on Friday 1-0. That is a gross outlier. And now we've got Springer on his back and counting for near fall and trying to get him down for the fall. Can Gasca end it here? He's got him on his back with still a foot in bounds.
And now Gasca has to switch back to the half Nelson. Lets the half go, so he has to come back in between.
We've got near fall coming here, so Gasca's lead will grow. And he's just barely still in bounds. And now they're out. That'll be 4 near fall for Gasca and a 10-2 lead And Springer happy to be alive with 9 seconds to go in the second. And now he has to climb his way back in, but to the point, scoring, you look back at some major decisions. 18-6 over Angel Velasquez from Northern Illinois. Tyler Willers, Northern Iowa, beat him 16-6. This is within the last 3 weeks. And he'll ride him out for the remainder of period number 2. Gasca comfortably in front as we go to the third.
Roger Chandler's wife, Mandy Chandler, in the stands, not happy about the pin not being called. And that right
Gasca
there.
right back on top. Sorry, go ahead.
Springer shooting with his elbows out. Shooting with your elbows out, that allowed Gasca to be able to get to his underhooks and just shuck by. Closing the distance is going to be key for Springer in March if he's going to want to be successful. We've seen him a couple times now shoot with his elbows out, closing the distance with those elbows, keeping them tucked close to your hips.
Let's talk about the pin for a second that Gasca almost had, and Gasca's looking for it here. It's what he's known for. When he gets the takedown, he wants to put you on your back almost immediately, and now they're counting near fall again with a minute to go. Difference between near fall and the actual pin. When do they give you that count? Now Gasca leads it 16-2. When do they give you that count, and how thin is that line to make that decision?
The first initial 4 is held until the hold is broken, and you're going to see Javier break the hold and pick up the 4.
This is a tech fall. He's up 20-2. Big time win at 141 for Javier Gasca, and for Kyle Springer, it was an opportunity, and he missed it, a chance he would love to get back. Take a timeout. 141 in the books, and with the tech fall, Michigan State is up by 4.